Hello, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the week ahead whenever you're finding it. If you're watching along as I post because you're subscribed, this will be for the week of May 20th to the 26th, 2023. Okay, first off, you had two cards come out for you. You were only supposed to have one. And you have the Serpent with the number 32. And this says rebirth, nonconformity, new approaches, and unconventionality. And we have time with the number 20. Right off the bat, Aquarius, I don't know why I'm getting like fashion and style popping into my mind and dressing a bit less conventionally and a lot more fun. So some of you may be dressing more eccentrically or just really finding your own personal style. This time card says planning, making decisions, leaving comfort, and taking risks. And yeah, that's exactly what I'm seeing here. Taking risks to just be yourself, free, wild, and proud. And I'm seeing a lot of self-discovery this week as well. It feels like there is more opportunity for you to explore who you are, whereas in the past you may have been limited by certain restrictions, such as you may not have had that much time, working a lot, whatever, to really just have to yourself, and in that alone time discover what it is you like, what it is you don't like, etc. Or you may have not had the focus, you may not have had the finances. So what I'm seeing here, Aquarius, there must be an increase in something that will allow you the resources, the time, the energy to really do some self-discovery. For example, if some of you had like no money for years, this could be finally having money, and it's like, okay, now I can like buy any clothes that I want. I can, start looking into houses, this, that, the third. And it's like, I actually have choices, whereas in the past you may not have had choices. I don't know why I'm also seeing some of you may be giving up highly restrictive diets. So for example, if you were like a vegan, you could be no longer vegan. You're like opening your options up to like anything. And you have all these choices now. It's almost overwhelming. Like, oh my gosh, I have to recreate like everything I eat. It's exciting, it's exhilarating, but like where to even begin? So there is that. I'm seeing shopping. I'm seeing going out and like window shopping, looking at things. For some of you, you could have broken out of like poverty, or you now have access to a lot more finances and you don't know what to do with it. Or like you now have access to a lot more time and you don't know what to do with it. You're like, what do I do with all this free time? I wonder if some of you Aquariuses are retiring. Okay, and it's like, wow, I have so much time. What do I do with it now? Like, for the longest time, I was just productive doing this one thing. And it's like, you're exploring different things. Like, okay, let me sign up for a dance class. Let me, I don't know, travel a little bit. Let me do this. Let me do that. It's like, I don't know. Like, let me just find a new groove, a new rhythm. So there is some sort of change in routine here. And I'm seeing like trying out more eccentric things, pushing the boundaries of who you are, which is pretty far if you're an Aquarius already. All right, we have the full moon in Scorpio. It's time to release negativity. Yeah. What I'm seeing here, you're losing patience for anyone who has excessive negativity in your life, first and foremost, but also you're looking to release negativity within yourself as well. Yeah. Trying to look on the brighter side of life. And I feel like I'm the saying, this is coming through clairaudiently. Releasing your own red flags, walking away from your own red flag behavior is coming through. So if there's anything that you were doing that didn't quite sit right with other people or costed you some relationships in the past and friendships in the past, I feel like you're working on that at this time as well. Taking new approaches when it comes to your connections, when it comes to your emotions, your mentality, healthier approaches, and really sticking to your guns about that. Having more discipline when it comes to the excuses you make for yourself, more discipline in looking at like, is what I'm doing okay? Is how I'm talking? Is how I am treating this person okay? Well, a theme that's been coming up recently this week, actually, it came up briefly for Gemini as well, is overcoming wishy-washy behavior. Okay, like if you're somebody who is like really hot one minute and really cold the next with people, that is a red flag, and that may actually annoy you about other people. Like, you hate when people are hot and cold with you, but there are ways that in which you are hot and cold to other people as well, and there could be emotional reasons behind that. It could be because you sense that someone's busy or whatever, and you're like, okay, well, I'm gonna back off now, and you become very cold. But then after a while, you're like, oh my gosh, I kind of miss them. Like, what am I doing? Who am I? And then you become really hot. And it's like two very extreme different behaviors. And I'm seeing some of you releasing that, like sort of extreme duality. I don't know, I'm just seeing a lot of you looking at your own red flags, which I think is the coolest thing ever, because this message rarely comes through in readings, so it's just so awesome. And it would be an Aquarius reading that's doing this, so there's a lot of healing taking place in Aquarius energy when it comes to how you navigate relationships, friendships, emotions, things like that, and just trying to become more consistent in general, with your emotions, with your relationships, your friendships, your connections, okay? Taking a look at your own red flags and resolving them, which is so cool. All right, your archetype that's coming through is Aletheia. And this is one of those weird cards that I'm going to have to look up because I don't know what this means off the top of my head. Okay, so the number 77 may be significant for some of y'all. We know that's going to be in the back of the book. This is also known as truth. Our soul recognizes the truth. When someone speaks it, a cool wave of relief washes over the room, and all the facts and figures in the world fall by the wayside. Such is the power of Aletheia. It has an undeniable resonance that goes beyond the rational. We can also recognize Aletheia by its contagiousness. When we hear someone speak the truth, we seek the truth within ourselves and are more likely to tell our own story. The Aletheia card requires us to step toward an act of truth. This might look like a conversation, a gesture, a poetic act, or a ritual that honors the unveiling of what's been concealed. Reclaiming your own truth is a way to reclaiming your vital energy, health, and sense of belonging in the world. Truth has its own wings. Set it free. Wow. Beautiful. Yeah, and we even see a duality there in this card with the white rose, the black rose, with the black background, the white background. And so for some of you, I'm seeing you may be having authentic conversations with people, and with the serpent energy, serpents represent release all the way, like shedding the old skin. It rules over the south. It rules over our ability to let go of what no longer serves us and move forward. So, and that in addition to the full moon in Scorpio, release negativity. Like, yeah, this week is all about letting go, releasing parts of ourselves that no longer serve us. Okay, so let's get some more clarity on this. We're going to pull 6 cards, 2 rows of 3 from the tarot to see what's going to happen for you this week ahead. You have the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. There is someone or something in your life that you're just not 100% satisfied with what it's giving you. It feels like something that you've poured a lot of time, energy, and attention into. If this is a relationship or friendship, for example, it's like you could have had the same conversation over and over and over and over again, and still you don't feel close. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like it's paying off. Okay, or this could be working towards a dream or goal, and it's like you're doing the same thing over and over and over again, but it still doesn't feel like it's working for you. Now, this energy, I want to clarify, it does not feel like something that you're truly like diehard passionate about creating. For example, building a business or trying to like build a family or whatever, you know. This is something or someone where it's like you're starting to question, is this even healthy for me to continuously pour energy in over and over and over again? Because it's like you're having the same conversation over and over and over again. You are having the same pattern occur over and over and over again in your friendships, in your relationships, and you're just like stopping and you're wondering like, is it me? Like, is it me at this point? Am I the problem? Am I the one that is causing this pattern to take place time and time again, whatever that pattern may be? You know, am I the one that is being overly critical of people around me? Or am I the one that's attracting people in situations that aren't good for me? I'm seeing so many questions in your mind. Yeah, literally, as I'm saying that, 7 of Cups just flipped right over and landed right back in my hand in reverse. And this is the card of overthinking, not really knowing what the answer to any of these questions are. So these questions that we're asking here, like, am I the problem? Is it me? Or what? I have no answer for you whatsoever. None at all. And I'm seeing a lot of daydreaming here. Like, what should I do in the future? Should I continue to let go of these certain individuals? Should I put more energy in? How can I act more consistently, though? It's crazy. It is crazy. I don't know what to do with this person. I don't know what to do with this future, because I don't know where it's going. I'm pouring so much energy in. I'm not seeing the results I want. What is my truth? What is my truth? Who am I? Wow, I'm getting bumps on my skin too. Crazy. So much going on for you mentally. We have the Six of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this kind of confirms what we were just saying of like feeling like I should be successful by now, or this should be successful. In relationships, this could be feeling like, you don't honor me that much. You don't celebrate me that much. You don't make me feel important. But at the same time, there could be redeeming qualities there that makes you second guess your own thoughts and opinions on this. If this is a goal that you're working towards, it's like you keep working, you're not seeing that reward pay off. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Very slow but steady growth. Things are moving forward for you. Some of you may be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and that could be the person or thing that you're wanting to just be further along, I am seeing improving your finances. I'm seeing a good hard look at who you are as a person, reevaluating how you act in life, in relationships, what your goals are, what your focus is. Just a complete shift here. Wow. Okay. Let's see what else wants to come out. What else wants to come out? Anything. Ace of Cups. Aquarius. This is new love. This is a new creatively fulfilling start. I'm seeing this energy of like, F it. Just F it. Let's do it. Very spontaneous and out of nowhere. So here's how this week goes down, to clarify. You're in your head. You're reevaluating everything. You're trying new looks out. You are expanding who you are, which is great. But there is a frustration here. Like, oh man, I just want to be further along. Like, I've been working so hard at this. It's like getting monotonous. It's getting boring. I don't know where it's going. And then there's this F it moment. Like, F it. And that's when this Ace of Cups comes in. And this is a brand new start here. Someone else, this could be you, this could be someone else's energy also. And they're just coming and saying, F it, like, I want you. Like, F it, let's move together. Like, something like that. Like, F it, let's quit our jobs and start in a new city. I don't know. It's something crazy is coming through here. Your energy itself feels a little bit like manic almost, where you're just so in your head, and then it suddenly shifts and you're like, let's just live life fearlessly. Let's just do something crazy here. Wow. And it's very positive. It's very good. Whatever this is, like, let's just start it. Let's just do it. Reinventing yourself is how I would define this reading. Really reinventing yourself, taking new approaches in life, dressing, appearing more boldly you, whatever that means. Not in like an ugly way, but like, not being afraid to be seen, not blending into the background anymore, not being a wallflower. And look, we have the King of Cups as well. Some of y'all might be connecting deeply with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You don't have to though. But King of Cups right next to this Ace of Cups, man, for a lot of you, this is romance. This is love. This is very long-term love. And this is what I'm saying. It's mixed with this F it moment. Like, F it, let's get married. Let's move. Let's have a kid. Let's adopt a dog. Why not? Like, F it. And it feels like it's coming at a time when you're very understimulated, oddly enough. Like, you're just wanting some sort of change, some sort of shift, and you're contemplating, like, man, should I like keep hanging on to this? Should I even keep trying this? And then that's when this boom, F it moment happens. But it leads you to really beautiful love and a very creative start here. A lot of creativity within yourself from this. is coming through. You're speaking your truth. It feels like people around you are speaking their truth as well. Like, man, I'm just like in love with you, or, this is exactly how I feel. This is exactly what I want, whatever it may be. Okay. So beautiful week ahead. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there and spiritual life coaching sessions there, so check it out. Bye-bye.